Hello everybody, welcome to Gearslot, which is a brand new Pokemon channel focused around collecting, providing advice, and most of all creating a safe, positive environment for beginners and collectors on a budget alike. So just a bit of background, my name is Cam, I am 28 years old, I have been collecting Pokemon on and off for possibly 23 years now. I loved Pokemon ever since I was 3 years old. It excelled my reading because I wanted to play it so much. I was fascinated with wanting to progress, and I started with Pokemon Yellow on the green Game Boy Color. So I've been well aware of Pokemon for the longest time now, and I just wanted to create a little introduction video, mainly to just give you a little bit of background into who I am as a person, what I hope to achieve, and also why am I doing this, what can you expect, why should you care, etc. So let's start with, let's go from the top. Why am I doing this? So I have wanted to create a channel for a little while now, and I wanted to use it in a way to connect with the Pokemon and collectible community as a whole. I'm also wanting to use it as a chance to meet new people. Most of all, I want this to be a space where, first and foremost, I want this to be a space where anyone can come along, anyone can ask a question, anyone can, speak up, anyone who wants to share the beautiful cards they've pulled from packs, etc. I am making this a community-focused channel. I want this to be a safe, positive place for people who are beginners, or maybe they're returning to the hobby and they're looking to join a community where they are free to ask questions they may not feel comfortable asking someone who's more seasoned or someone who's been in a community for a longer time than them. I want to cater for those who don't necessarily want to get into content creation themselves, but they still want to share the things that they have gotten along the way. So this would also provide me with a great opportunity to familiarize myself with Pokemon, the franchise. I've been away for 15 years. It's been a very long time since I was into Pokemon properly. I'd say that I probably stopped at around, I think it was Diamond and Pearl. I think I played Pokemon Diamond, and that was pretty much it, because back then in high school you had to pretend to be as cool as possible, and if you were into Pokemon you got the mick taken out of you, etc. So I was one of those people who I shunned my inner child, I pushed it away, and now I am back to relive those memories and feed that inner child once more, essentially. So what can you expect from the channel? And why should you care? So I feel like both of those kind of tie into what I've said previously, but what you can expect is pack openings. You can expect Pokemon news and updates to do with the franchise, to do with the games, to do with the trading card game, etc. And also just any random thoughts and discussion topics that might come up in the comment section. I might highlight a comment that spurs some great discussion. So again, I really want to make this a community focused channel where people can come along, any collector of any size. You may have got your first card, you may have every Master Ball set in 151. It does not matter to me. I just want to create a positive environment for people to share great things. That's essentially why you should care as well. I just answered both questions in one. That is my purpose. That's the reason for creating this channel. So all in all, I just want everyone to have a good time. I want to reintegrate myself with the Pokemon community, with the franchise, with the trading card games, with the games as well. So you might see some video game content as well. That's essentially what I plan to do. So if you would like to stick along with that journey, please give a like and subscribe. It would help me out massively. And leave a comment to say where you started on your journey. How far through are you? Are you a beginner? Are you advanced? Are you mastering sets? Are you still learning which Pokemon you like? I'd be super interested to know. So if you have anything you'd like to let me know, please do, and I'd be more than happy to have a discussion with you in the comments. Thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate it, and you will start to see content coming through soon. Thank you.